Okay, so I wanted to check. I did this off camera. I want to see if it'll come up the same again here. I did a reading a while ago about the markers, the signs that Donald Trump is, I guess, exiting the White House. So I got a protest of some sort, massive protest. Important person is killed or targeted. Stock markets are crashing. GOP has a new leader. Donald and Melania go through a rough patch. Foreign money is called into question. A bribery case and something about a tanker or a ship is in the news. So I'm going to do 5 cards for each one of those to see if they have happened already, happening right now, or are yet to come. We will start with the protest. Give me cards right off the top. So there are 4 of Wands, Page of Cups, King of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. So this one, let me see. Yeah, so this one has happened, but it will happen again. Because you get the 4 of Wands, which is completion, and the Knight of Wands, which is the action being carried out. It has something to do with him. So there was a protest about him. Or at the very, well, this could be another leader. Another air sign man or man of air sign qualities. But it's gonna reoccur because you have the 7 of Pentacles here as well. So there will be another sort of upsurge in emotion with the Page of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. So it has happened already, but we will see another one. So I'll say it has not happened since maybe the next one is one of the things that sort of ushers him out. So an important person is killed or targeted. Has that happened? Hangman. 3 of Wands. The World. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Hierophant. Yes, it has. This person was sacrificed. Hangman is about self-sacrifice, so this is why I always get this for like a suicide card. So this person was self-sacrificed, I will say it that way, by someone in the government. There was an attack, and this person is a worldly person or world traveler. Not necessarily the person we're thinking. I know what you're thinking. But it could be a person like a Khashoggi or somebody that was targeted. They were targeted. This is not an accident. This was a plan carried out. It is actually even written down somewhere. And then there's 3 of Wands. So yeah, this has already happened. So maybe I'll keep track of that too. So the massive protests. I'm going to go with no. It has not yet happened as of 3/9/2020. The important person. That one has happened. Next, stocks crash. Well, it's doing that now. I'm going to write a yes preemptively, but let's do it anyway. Forgot when I did that video, but I posted a couple times. If you go to the community tab, it's under there. Stock market. Crash, is that happening now? Has it happened already, or is it happening in the future? Five of Pentacles, happening now. Ace of Swords, yes, it's happened. Seven of Wands, defending, standing guard, Judgment card. This is just a resurrection of something that's happened before. Inflated economy, again with the chaotic energy with the Knight of Swords. And then Seven of Pentacles, this is invested money. Invested money and that hardship card, it is happening now. Melania and Donald. So the rough patch, are they going through it now? Has it happened already? Is it yet to happen? And I don't know what rough patch means. It's just when I did the reading, that's what it says. It could be anything. It could be one of them is ill and the other one is worried. It could be they're fighting over money or possessions. It could be that they just aren't connecting. Rough patches are not necessarily divorce. It's just rough patch. So, rough patch for Melania and Donald. Three of Cups. So I don't think it's happened yet. That's a celebration as of right now. The Judgment card is here again. So something resurrected. Seven of Pentacles is also here again. Investment money. So this is something about saved money or saved property. The Eight of Cups. So there will be a walking away or some sort of moving away from. The Ten of Cups. There's the happy family. And then the Nine of Cups. This has not happened yet. This is yet to happen. Because right now things are okay. Well, for them, okay. Foreign money called into question. I believe this one's happened. This is probably Ukraine. But let's see. Has the foreign money called into question? Well, hell, it could be, that's not foreign, though. Anyway. Or, it could be his golf course. Because it's just foreign money. It could be foreign possessions. So let's see. Has it happened already? Foreign money called into question. Temperance, yes, it has happened already. This is like trying to mend from what happened. So this is his, yeah, it's scarred his legacy. So this is more than likely Ukraine, Four of Cups. That disenchantment, Three of Cups. He did have a bit of a celebration because of that, though, because he got exonerated. Seven of Swords, yeah, the sneakiness with the money. So this has happened already. So far, we have 5 yeses and 2 nos. Melania and Donald and the massive protest have yet to unfold. Bribery case. Something about a bribery case in the news. It's one of the signs. Donald Trump is on the way out. These are not going. There we go. Shuffle. So let's see. Ten of Cups. Bribery case. This is about to crack. Someone's investigating actually right now. Queen of Cups, 2. Support. Justice. This feels like a country. I can't pinpoint it though, but it's somewhere across the water. I wonder if it's Assange. But there's the justice here. So somebody's investigating right now. 4 swords. This is a person locked away. Assange is in jail now, but this has to be something else. I feel locked away. I didn't get the 8 of Swords, but this feels like this person's is away. So anyhow, 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. So this is happening right now. Bribery case. Not necessarily Assange, just it's a bribery case of some sort. So this is happening right now, so I'm going to go with a yes. This is unfolding. So right now, the only thing, I have one more. The only things we're getting no on is the massive protest and Melania and Donald. So the last one is the tanker. There's a tanker or a ship. In the water, and it makes the news. But it felt like it's like an oil tanker or something of that nature, which now we're having this whole... I've actually seen a story, oh Jesus, in the morning. I've seen a story about a country that's, is it Iran? They're looking for places to store their oil, and one of them was a tanker. Because it's supposed to keep it a little safer from conflict. So, tanker. Has that one happened? Is it happening now, or is it yet to come? Tanker. 2 of Cups, happening now. This is unity and agreements. Temperance. Coming up with plans, quid pro quo. There's a lot of work, a lot of 2 working together type stuff. 2 of Wands, preparation there. Queen of Wands, something official is happening. And then the 8 of Pentacles here. And then the 10 of Cups. That 10 of Cups is busy tonight here. So it's happening now. So I'm going to go with the yes. It has happened. Since it's happening now. So all we need to look forward is the massive protest. And some public, I guess it's public, whether or not Donald and Melania are having a hard time. And like I said, rough patch is not necessarily divorce and that type of thing. It could mean anything. But it involves the 2 of them. In discourse. As far as the massive protest, I don't know where that's coming from or how that's coming in, but let me ask one more again. One more again. Is Donald going to finish his term? Well, let's do 5 cards on this. Well, let's keep with the way we were doing it. Pull it off the top. Ten of Wands. Weight down and burdened. 3 of Wands. There is movement towards the goal here. Ace of Cups. There is something new coming about. The 3 of Cups. This is three people again, the three alliance. And the three of swords, we have separation and heartbreak. And then the hangman, stuck, stagnation, and sacrifice. So, I don't know how, what takes him out. Well, let's ask Hal. But since we're here, we might as well. Because he's no. The answer is no. He's not going to finish his term. That's what it said. But I've always disagreed with it because I don't understand how you get him out. You've already tried with impeachment and removal. It didn't work. So the Senate is still there. So ask me how you get him out. I don't know. So let's ask the cards. Resignation. He has too much pride for resignation. Not to mention, if he resigns, he can't beat the statute of limitations. So, I mean, just the little logical things that I'm trying to pick up that are not spiritually based. So just look at what you have. He's too much pride to resign. Then he has the statute of limitations are not up until year 5. And so if he gets out in 4 years, he still has a whole year to be charged. And so if he gets out right now, then he's definitely going to be indicted for something. So he doesn't want to face that. So he's not going to resign for his own well-being. Not to mention he still has Steve Mnuchin and William Barr and Mike Pence and all these other people, Jim Jordans and the Lindsey Grahams, Mark Meadows, all these people protecting him. Hell, Putin. So how does he leave? If you give me the Three of Swords that says separation, heartbreak, betrayal, self-sacrifice. Okay, long time ago, I did a reading. My very first reading, I do believe, because I did it off camera, and it actually sparked me to start doing this. I did it off camera, and I was like, oh, I should actually record and put it on YouTube, and that's what I did. Will he run in 2020? And what it said was, going back to that hangman card, is that he will say that he needs to sacrifice to save his children. Now, that sounds strange, knowing their relationship, but it's a good way for him to save face, especially if they promise not to prosecute. Because as we know, deals are not usually given to the poor, they're given to the rich. So, how does he leave? Fighting, bickering, arguing, this is how. The opposition comes against him. If I get Nancy, then that seals it. Six of Swords, there's his transition that stems from the fighting. The Four of Pentacles, so it could be something that's being held close to the vest, possibly financials. On the Eight of Cups, there's the walking away, so it was possibly getting better. I said February was going to be a blessing, not blessing in disguise, what do you call it? A false blessing, I'll call it. To where he was doing that celebration, and he shouldn't have been, because things are still moving in the background. But he is walking away. He was transitioning, but now it's just a complete, you know what? This could be resignation. It could be like a complete, you know what, I'm done with this. You can have it. Just let me go to Chechnya and like, you know. And then there is a lot of choices and confusions here. Financials, Four Swords. There's your resignation. Retreat. So, something to do that's being held close to the vest, possibly from a foreign influence. I've said that before. Like my cards are always showing him going, but I don't know. I don't want to put the egg in that in particular basket because they already tried and it didn't work. So, we shall see. If he resigns, you know, I don't drink, but I think I will that day.